Angela here, and I have a journal share for you guys today. This is for my sister Kelly. So Kelly, here is your journal. It was supposed to be a smaller single signature journal, but it kind of kept growing. So she had wanted me to make her journal, and she wanted it to have blue and green and yellow and creams in it, and she wanted lots of daisies, and she wanted burlap. So this is kind of her country dream, is what I'm calling it, journal. I used papers from the Paper Studio Country Road collection, and then a few other odds and ends. And this is a altered book. I didn't really do much to the book cover because it was this really pretty green color. All I did was added some paper to cover some yellow paper here to cover the title on the spine, and then added a little bit of lace. And then, sorry about the lighting, it's kind of bright with the window here. I used blue, embroidery floss to sew the signatures in, and I waxed the embroidery floss because I like using waxed thread. It just seems to hold a little tighter and the knots stay. I just really liked this blue color and wanted to use that. So it measures 9.5 by 6 1/4. There are 3 signatures, 102 pages, and 3 large center signature pockets, and then a number of other tuck spots and pockets and such. So let's go ahead and go in. This is just a daisy and a butterfly covering the stitching from sewing on the buttons. I did my normal button and elastic closure, and these are the original cover pages from the book. They're actually really pretty. I don't know if the camera's going to show it, but they have, like, you can see the paper pulp and everything in there. It's reminiscent of, you know, that nice handmade paper. So kept that in there. It's just a Martha Stewart punch. And a couple of the signatures have this vellum. It was yellow polka dot vellum, which was really pretty. This is an altered paper clip. This is one of the sheets from the Country Road collection. I did include journaling cards throughout here, Kelly. I don't know if you want the journaling cards, but I just added them because I personally love to use them. So I used a number of different stamps on just the journaling cards themselves. Tim Holtz, Inkadinka-Doo, and Crafter's Companion, and then a few of the Michaels Woodblock stamps. This is tracing paper that I've sprayed with Lindy's Stamp Gang sprays, and just added a little flower and butterflies up there. Got a little doily tuck spot here. This says, every tree and plant in the meadow seemed to be dancing. This one here is also a tuck spot. These are just my little notes. I've got some of my hand-painted papers in there. I did a lot of this wood grain in there, so gives it that more of that country feel. I've got a couple of fiber-topped paper clips in there. It's just a little side pocket there. Center signature pocket and tuck spot as usual. I like the dark craft brown too. I just added another layer and dimension, I think, to the journal. So little tuck spot. This here is a little wood veneer bird that I colored with alcohol markers. And normally I paint them with acrylic paint, but I like doing the alcohol markers because you still see the wood grain in them. So that was kind of cool. This is just a little pocket, and this I used an embossing folder on and then cut it out for 4 pockets. So you've got some cute butterflies on that one. This is a little tuck spot. I don't know where, I saw somebody else on one of their videos doing this with the embossing folders and then cutting them out for the banners. So that's where I got the idea. It adds something else to the journal that's really, really kind of nice. And more texture. Love the texture. This is just a little bird paper clip up here. And this page, I love this paper. It's from one of the Craftsmith paper pads. I cannot remember the name. It's one that Michael's had in their Hot Buy section. The texture of this paper is just, I can't even describe it. It's just fantastic. I've got a couple sheets of this in here. It's just very thick and it has this soft, almost velvety texture. I can't describe it. I'm not doing it justice by any means. Just a little belly band here, and this stamp says, "Believe in your dreams." That one's one of the Michaels ones. This has some of the Heidi Swap Color Shine spray in teal. And since she wanted burlap in the journal, I have one of the Tim Holtz burlap embossing folders. So I did some burlap embossing on some of the papers that I did for tucks and such. And this is a Tim Holtz, and it says, "Discovering it's the only thing life will constantly ask of you." And then this is a little butterfly from an Inka Dinka Do set. Whoops, off camera. Sorry, guys. And a lot of the flowers I hand colored. I was doing acrylic paints for them, but they get very stiff and crackly, and I discovered if you just have white flowers, you can color them with alcohol markers like Copics, or I have the Spectrum Noir, and they still stay soft. And so I love this mint green color. Did a lot of those in this journal. Another center signature pocket and a little tuck spot. This is another altered paper clip. So some daisies, some fibers, and another one of those little wood veneer birds. And this one here says, "Replace fear of the unknown with curiosity." That's a Tim Holtz. This here is a tuck spot. And so is the back. And this just has a daisy stamped on it, and that's an Inka Dinka Do. Another fiber topped paper clip. And this is an Inka Dinka Do word stamp. That one's just one of my large journaling cards. This is a banner tuck down here. And another sheet of that vellum. This is another one of those papers from the Craftsmith pack I was talking about that has that real nice texture to it. Another piece of tracing paper. Again, sprayed with all the Lindy's. And just topped with a butterfly. This here is the burlap again. And just did banner tuck with it. Live in the moment. That's just a little tuck spot here. Handmade, homemade enamel dot. This is one of the Crafter's Companion stamps. Discovering. It's the one thing life will constantly ask of you. I used that one a couple of times. And this is just a Prima butterfly paper clip. Another pocket here, and I used the burlap again on that. That one, I don't know if it shows up. There we go. You can kind of see it there. So this is nice and chunky and fun. A little pocket side here. And the third center signature. This one's the Believe in Your Dreams. Again. I didn't use any feathers in this journal, but I did use the flowers and the fibers and the butterflies. Lots and lots of journaling. There's no coffee dyeing, so this is all acid-free, all archival safe. Safe for all of your pictures. Another banner tuck spot. Did use some buttons in here for flower centers. Another fiber topped paper clip here. Oops. Now, I was on the line about using this paper in here because it does have the pink flowers, but I just love this yellow distressed peeled paint wood grain going on in the background, so I decided just that little bit of pink wouldn't throw it off too much, or at least I hope it doesn't. Got a doily tuck spot there, and on the back as well. And this part has the burlap on it as well. And that is about it for the journal. I did on the back here put a burlap large pocket. It's burlap and lace. And this is just another journaling card that says live your dream with passion. It's really, really light on there. So yeah, that was my little beauty that I did yesterday. I would have done the video, but it was like 3 a.m. when I finished it, and I was just ready for bed. So Kelly, I hope you like your journal. Thank you everybody for watching, and have a great rest of your weekend. Bye guys.